What is good, my friend? I always like to start off with a little bit of dancing, lighten the mood a little bit. But my name is Gavin Weber, and this channel is called Dissolving the Illusion. And today, in this second video, we're going to be talking about how to overcome the resistance and difficulty of A Course in Miracles and how to make it fun and easier. All right, so let's get started. Okay, in case you didn't watch video number one, a lot of this channel is going to discuss A Course in Miracles. Not all of it, but it's the best thing I've come across to actually experience who we really are, to connect with God, and to dissolve the fear and reconnect with the love, okay? So, A Course in Miracles is something I came across 12 or 13 years ago, and my quick story is this. When I first opened it, I was like, what in the Jesus is this, okay? And I did believe right away. I was like, I think this is written from Jesus, right? A whole nother story. Yet I loved part of it, and then there were some things that were so radical and so against what I thought and so challenged me that it pissed me off. And I was like, no, can't do this. No. I mean, it scared the shit out of me, right? So I was like, well, this is supposed to be A Course in Miracles, but it's scary. So this isn't working. And that's obviously because I didn't understand it. And yes, it is written in a language that is kind of like, feels like the Bible. It's not the easiest to read at first. Now when I read it, like, it's easier for me to read than a regular book, which that's a spoiler alert. Yet, over the years, it's taken, I would read it for like a few days, and I'd be like, nah, and then I'd pick it back up like 8 months later, but I would constantly come back. And I would come back more often and faster, right, over the years. And I'd say over the past couple of years, I've really dove into it. And over the last like 2 months, I've dove into it so much and I've connected with it so much that I absolutely feel called to have started this channel and to share this with people. And so what I want to do is share with you today what I've done to overcome the resistance and the difficulty. Okay, so let's hit the main steps and the things I've used to make this fun and easy. All right, step number one, trust that what you're going to receive, the gift, the understanding, the knowledge, is going to be so worth it. All right. And, anything we've done in life that we've gotten good at, that we've, kind of understood at a deeper level and had this experience that we just knew, right? It took time. Of course, in Miracles will let you know time's not real, but on this physical plane, in this world that we think is happening right now, it does take a little bit of time. You actually have to read it. But what's going to happen is over time and over the practice and over staying diligent and sticking with it and staying the course, it's going to start having unbelievable transformations, results, and you're going to think that at first it's like, oh wow, that was synchronistic, or that was just something that was accidental, or that would have happened anyways. But over time, you're going to realize, no, this is because I'm changing my thinking. I'm coming from a different place, and my perceptions on what's real is transforming. And then what's happening out there changes and shifts, okay? And it's all within. It's all in our mind, okay? So the payoff is worth it. Number two, I recommend, I don't care if you're new to the course, I don't care if you have been doing it for years. If you're not doing the workbook right now, okay, which is a 365-day course, then you should be, okay? And I recommend right there, even if you haven't read the whole book, a lot of people are like, well, I got to read the book before I do the course. I'm like, no, start it, because it's going to make the book much more understandable, and you're going to be like, oh yeah, I remember that lesson, and now I understand what they're saying here. Like the book is just like a deep dive into the workbook, the 365 lessons. So like done in a year, right? Crazy, 365 lessons, and each day it challenges you to put into action and to use your mind to start seeing again, to start seeing, truly, and have vision without error. You'll understand. So do the workbook now. Okay, boom, number 3, all right? Read at least a little bit at a time. Like in the beginning, you might be like, I can only handle like one paragraph at a time. And then it's like my mind just whoosh, right? You might read a segment, or you might read a chapter, okay? But just sit down, and when you do, and say, hey, this is how much I'm going to read, okay? And then do that. I'm telling you, the fabric of the meaning and purpose and function behind this course, the more you read it, it's just going to become a part of you. All of a sudden, thoughts are going to pop into your head. All of a sudden, you're going to be like, oh, that's understandable from that. And yes, it is a leap of faith in the beginning, because our belief system is screwed up. It's insane. It's all jacked up, okay? And so you have to have the desire for what's on the other side, okay? And take that leap of faith in the beginning. And the course is going to help you and meet you and prod you and guide you and support you along the way. Trust that. I'm telling you, it's so cool, okay? The beginning, I read things that said that would happen. I'm like, oh, I'm not seeing it or whatever. But over time, as you start dissolving your doubt, dissolving your resistance, dissolving your fear, you're going to start allowing and seeing like this whole new world and whole new possibilities and all this freedom and joy and abundance and all this stuff. It's cool. Read a little bit each day, okay? Number 4, if you start reading and it's just like, oh, it's too much, then go find other books on the Course in Miracles that help explain it, okay? That language can just kind of help you get through to that. I love Gary Renard's stuff, like Disappearance of the Universe is great. I'm going to do a video on a bunch of stuff, a bunch of books that I've read having to do with the Course. Nothing replaces the book itself. The workbook and the book. Read those. Even if you're reading the other things, you've got to dive into that. Overcome your resistance. You will get it. Remember when in high school, when you learned Spanish or French or whatever, that you at first like, oh my gosh, this is like a foreign language. Well, yeah, it was. And at first, this is like so different than anything you'll have experienced or read. It's going to be difficult in the beginning, right? It's worth it. Stick with it. I'm telling you, okay? Trust me. Trust yourself. Trust God, okay? And for the most part, those are what I would recommend. You just have to know that it's not an accident, that you have been drawn to this book, and that if you allow it to do, because you have choice, everything we do is our choice. And as you learn that and understand that, then not only will this course become a distinct possibility in how you can actually live it, but everything in your life is going to change when you realize you're choosing it all, okay? That sounds scary, and most people don't want to hear that. They don't want to take responsibility. They don't want to have to be like, really, it's me? I'm causing all of this through my thoughts? Well, that's bullshit. No, it's like God's plan for me. God's plan is not for you to suffer. God's plan is not for you to have lack. God's plan is not for shitty things to happen to anyone, let alone you. And the quicker you can understand that you have the power to change all that, the better off you're going to be, we're all going to be. And it's a little trippy at times, but we're all one, and we're all doing this journey together, and it's going to be exciting. So I will see you on video number 3. I don't have the title of that yet, but I know it's going to be epic. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Hit the bell to get new videos. I'm going to do it on so many different subjects. I'm going to help you through this course, whether you're experienced or not. And I'm going to help you understand who you are and know what it means to be one with God. All right? Talk to you soon. Thank you. Bye-bye. Much love.